So I just checked the email during the break. Rush, what's this big deal about suffering? Look, I understand. I'm incomplete in this. Here's the point, folks. And let me just restate it. All I've said was, and I think I'm at the beginning here of noticing a trend here that's been going on for quite a while. You know, we're the cutting edge here. Cutting edge societal evolution. And if I'm right in what I'm noticing, this is not good. We're talking about young adults who are already prominent in media. And they're going to grow even more prominent. And it's just something I've noticed as I read things written by millennials, whether it's reviewing TV shows and movies or commenting on the latest tech or the latest politics or whatever. It is draped in suffering and trauma, and the more the better. The more trauma, the more suffering, the greater they think something is. It's as if that is what their lives are now, trauma and suffering. And television shows and movies exist now to demonstrate the suffering and trauma that everybody is going through and how to cope with it. And the modern American heroes, the superheroes to this group of people, are not people who accomplish great things. They're not doers. They're mental cases who cope with suffering and trauma. And I don't know how healthy that is, frankly. I mean, it's mind-boggling, and it's something I've stumbled into. Maybe I'm wrong about it. Time will tell. But the fact of the matter is, you can't escape it. These people act as though it's something new. It's deep and darker than it's ever been. It's generational. We all go through tough times. Everybody suffers. Everybody deals with trauma. You overcome it. You get past it. You have to. But they don't seem to want to get past it. They want to wallow in it as an identity of their existence. A badge of honor is attached. The more suffering and the more trauma, the more notorious or noteworthy you are, and the more worthy of fame you happen to be. Not how you overcome it. Not how you beat it back, but how you just are able to continue and go on. And I'm not one of these get off my lawn old guys. That's not the point here. But life is filled with obstacles, and it's always been, and it's been that way for everybody. And when you become consumed by that, and I think there are reasons for it. I think what they're taught, their politics, I think the doom and gloom. I mean, look at the version of their own country that they're taught. Their own country's guilty of all this horrible stuff, torture and racism and all these horrible, rotten things. And they're all taking it personally as though they've engaged in it. They've got the personal guilt for it. And there's no redemption from it. And so all that's left is to cope with it. And they don't want to hear anything that disagrees with it. They don't want to hear anything that challenges that view. That makes them feel unsafe. They feel safe in their trauma. They feel comfortable and safe and secure in their misery and suffering. But anything that shows them it's not necessary, they don't want any part of. That's what's sick about it.